Good after Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Story time. So, back in 2018, I get approached to participate in a part-time position to manage social media for Sabian cymbals. Yes, that company. It was cool. I did it for about a year or two. I got to do a lot of cool things, a lot of cool experiences. Anyways, one funny story. I got put on right before they decided to rebrand. Their whole logo changed somewhat. I was the front lines for all the things that were to be said about said rebrand. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people liked it. It taught me so much when it comes to opinions, especially in social media realms, and then connecting that, tying that to music and art, weighing of subjective versus objective. Eventually taught me to just not hold on to my art, not hold on to music I make, whatever it might be, and just kind of get it out there. Probably at some point someone's going to hate it or dislike it, but that's besides the point, because I mean, given the chances of from 8 billion people in the world to like it or not like it, it's going to be a little bit of both no matter what. And for the people that like it, awesome. You just made a new friend. There's someone there that whatever it is you're presenting, you are singing about, you're writing about, whatever relates or connects with whatever it is that you are sending out to the world. That's awesome. For the people that don't like it, to be honest, probably just don't give them the time of day. Just let them move on and say whatever crap they gotta say, whatever. There's one comment on Facebook. They said something negative like, I hate this logo, whatever, and I responded with the Harry Potter gif of him on the train waving goodbye. You know, it's just like, alright dude, see you later, train's already leaving the station, kind of thing. I laughed at myself, and I vividly remember sitting in a coffee shop in Toledo, Ohio, doing that, and then showing it to my friend Jason, which I was working under at the time, with this agency, and and he just kind of like laughed. He's just like, yeah, it's great. Because I mean, that's like, they kind of wanted an attitude of kind of some snarkiness, but just like, you know, some kind of like attitude. They wanted like a punkish kind of vibe, and I was just like, all right, I'll give it back to him, whatever. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's a logo. And people are complaining like, oh, it's going to change the sound. Oh, it's going to change the tone. I'm like, no. And it's, a lot of people are saying like, oh, it looks cheap. It looks tacky. Blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, because it's brand new. Like, you haven't even given it a day to kind of like sit in your mind. Like, it's whatever. I'm not going to get on that trail. I think that was the turning point for me where I'm like, I don't know how anyone could do it. It's so exhausting. It really is. Even just doing part-time, like, it was a lot of work. You're just constantly trying to find stuff. You have to be on it all the time. And there is like a sense of brain rot that does happen. I just don't think people realize it. Definitely neglect it. And I think honestly, they just don't see it. Another funny thing, oh, I missed my turn. I, probably not watching this. Todd Zuckerman, you're not watching this at all. But I vividly remember making a lighthearted joke. Let me re-emphasize, a lighthearted joke. I wasn't making fun of his hair. His hair is awesome. I pretty much have a mullet too. I've had a mullet for years, technically. I even came across a photo of my birth dad. I'm adopted, by the way. Came across a photo of my birth dad, and he has a straight up like black, jet black mullet. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Cool. So I've had mullets in my family in some way. Even my dad, he kind of had a mullet too. Ended up getting like a seeing a text or whatever, getting called out from, you know, person I was working with, whatever. They're just like, yeah, I think Todd's kind of pissed because, you know, he said like, whatever Gen Zer is like, you know, making fun of my hair. I felt bad. Like, I laughed it off, but I felt bad afterward. I'm like, I'm sorry, Todd. Really dumb. For people to make fun of people's hair, it's kind of ridiculous. Especially a person of his caliber and his repertoire. Like, I look up to the guy. The guy's an amazing drummer. So good. Yeah. I'm sorry, Todd. You'll never see this, but I'm sorry. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you're being healthy and loving life. So that's I think that's my spiel for the day.